There's a showdown over the construction of a temple in the famed Bangalore University campus. Chaos broke out in the Gyan Bharathi campus as students expressed outrage against the construction of a temple in their campus and urged the authorities to build a library instead. A temple had already existed in the Gyan Bharathi campus but was shifted due to road widening. When Bangalore civic officials reached the campus and began the construction, students came together in protest and alleged that there was an attempt to saffronize the university.
Outers are trying to misuse the land of Bangalore University and trying to construct an illegal temple within the university premises. And they are trying to saffronize the university in the name of temple, and something which is prohibited by the UGC and Supreme Court as well.
My colleague Sagai Raj is now joining me live from Bangalore on the story. Sagai, good morning to you. What is the latest on the ground as far as the construction of that temple within the university campus is concerned? Are the authorities, the civic authorities, still going ahead with it despite the protests?
There is a protest from teachers, students, even the Vice Chancellor of Bangalore University has apparently opposed upon this construction. And there was widening of road which was happening on Malatali Road, which is very adjacent to the university. And they were forced to demolish the temple which was on that particular road, which is inside the campus. And subsequently, they were planning to build a similar kind of temple within the campus, which was opposed by the students, stating that there is no permission even for any kind of worship or following any kind of religion inside the university, according to the university. And there is also a
Right, we'll try and fix that audio line with my colleague Sagai, who of course was reporting about that protest which students and faculty members of Bangalore University have embarked upon because they're opposing the construction of a temple within the Gyan Bharathi campus at Bangalore University. That temple had already existed but it had been shifted for a while because of the widening of road, and civic authorities came in again to in fact construct that temple, which is when they were faced with protests from students, from faculty members, the registrar, the vice chancellor as well. It remains to be seen actually how this movement in fact of the students is going to go forward, because as you can see in those pictures, they were very vehement in their opposition to this temple construction which had begun, and it seems like it was a face-off between the civic authorities, the BBMP and the students, with the faculty on their side as well. Those images on your screens right now, on the right hand side of your screens, of a massive protest and a gathering of students at the university campus who are opposing the construction of this temple. In fact, they were seen staging a protest, raising slogans as well, opposing the construction of this temple. What the students are saying is that build a library instead. You want to build something, build a library instead. And they've even alleged and gone on to allege that the civic authorities are engaging in an attempt to allegedly saffronize the university, which the students are opposing at the moment. Those pictures of students who had gathered across the campus site after, of course, news reached them that the civic authorities had reached the ground and were in fact involved in the construction of a temple. Remember, that temple had existed within the university campus, but it had been moved for a while because of the widening of road, and hence the construction of the temple had resumed. But this time the students took to the campus streets in order to oppose, and in fact were engaged in a face-off with the civic authorities as well, BBMP officials on the ground.